I wanted to react to this clip. Now, I believe that this was a clip from Destiny's stream. He had Hassan's stream up in the corner. This is XQC reacting to Hassan on mute, saying probably the worst thing that he's ever said on a stream.
What is this? I don't look at what my news telling me. I try to only see facts. Yeah, but Hamas is not any better. No, Hamas, unironically, is the lesser evil of the two. If you look at the civilian casualties, if you look at the civilian deaths,
I love XQC's just like, what? Like, XQC is like the most like normie, but like also based reaction that you could possibly give in this moment.
The deaths of soldiers, Hamas's percentages are infinitely better than Israel. That's just facts.
It's not facts.
So no, Hamas is the lesser evil. That's how awful the IDF has been. I don't look at what my news are telling me. I only try to see the facts. If you see the facts on that front, then how about the fact that Israel has killed more than 35,000 Palestinians in the past 6 months?
This is such a bad take.
This is before we talk about the elderly and also male civilians over the age of 18.
It's just, it's such an awful take. And there's so many reasons why. I think the main reason is just the behavior of Hamas itself. Hamas has done very grave assaults against the civilians in Israel, particularly the female civilians. Has the IDF done anything like that? No. No, they have not. Hamas has specifically and deliberately, unapologetically and intentionally targeted civilians and citizens of Israel. Has Israel done that? Has the IDF done that? No. As a matter of fact, I think last week or the week before, the IDF was called out for striking a humanitarian aid truck. They did an investigation. They determined that it was an accident. It shouldn't have happened. And not only that, they fired the people in charge of that attack. Many of the people being within the chain of command that you would need in order to issue that strike in the first place. Just the idea that the IDF is worse than Hamas, who uses human shields, operates out of civilian infrastructure, operates out of hospitals, all of which, by the way, are war crimes, literal war crimes. The idea that they are worse than the people who are trying to go after them is absolutely ludicrous. Now, of course, you could question the IDF's methods all the live long day. Like, you know, the IDF should not have used white phosphorus. The IDF should not have done the siege of Gaza. You know, you can question the IDF strategies in all of this as much as you please. I will find no qualms with you there. But to say that Hamas has a moral high ground over the IDF is just a mind-boggling take. I'm not gonna accuse you of anti-Semitism if you believe that, because you could just be stupid. But it just is an awful take that does not make sense. What boggles my mind too is that this dude goes to the Streamer Awards and wins like News Streamer of the Year while he's over there, caping for Hamas, which is a literal terrorist organization. Like, imagine if they went to the Streamer Awards and they just play this clip. Like, oh, and our nominee for News Streamer of the Year is Hassan Piker. Play the clip. Hamas is unironically better than the IDF. Like, what? What? This is absolutely insane. And no wonder this dude is bleeding viewers. No wonder this dude is bleeding viewers, because most people in the West understand that Hamas is a force for evil. Even the pro-Palestinian homies, the Free Palestine people, even they understand how bad Hamas is. If you were to ask them point blank if they supported Hamas or if they condemned Hamas, they might roll their eyes because they're sick and tired of you asking that question to them over and over again. But at the same time, they probably will still say, hey, Hamas is bad. We should get rid of them. There are only very, 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 very far left fringe people defending Hamas at this point. And Hassan Piker is unfortunately thrown his lot in with those folks. But should we be surprised, right? This is the dude who brought on Timothée Chalamet, right? That one young Houthi rebel pirate who was bragging and boasting about kidnapping Chinese ships or something, kidnapping ships to like steal like goods and stuff. It's like, bro, I do not understand how like normal people can watch this dude and think that he has reasonable political takes. But you know, part of it too, though, is that if you just watch one person for your political analysis and for your news, then it could be easy to get stuck inside of an echo chamber because you're not really, especially if you're not really hearing anyone challenge you. Like Hassan Piker doesn't really have that many debates. I think, you know, interestingly enough, today he's debating random children over Discord. But in general, you know, he does not do debates. He does not air opposing viewpoints and give them fair credence. And he grossly misinforms his audience. So we have a dude here whose political analysis is literally take whatever the American state messaging is and believe the opposite of that. We're taking that dude and lifting him up as like the biggest streamer of the world. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But hey, you know, at the end of the day, this just makes me a little bit more happy that he's losing viewers and hemorrhaging viewers. Like it's cool to see like Tim Pool's like IRL podcast go from, you know, having less concurrent viewers to as Hassan to having more. It's been fun to see that happen. And you might not like Tim Pool, but I mean, at least he's better than Hassan Piker. At least he's not gonna, you know, condone the violations of international law and the rules of war. This guy is just insane, man. This is too much. Too much.